Hello, visionaries. Welcome back to my channel. And if you guys are new here, welcome. And today, let's talk about gaslighters. Gaslighters, gaslighters, gaslighters. Have you guys ever been friends with the ultimate gaslighter? For instance, like Diabetes in this last episode, on episode number 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 10. The amount of gaslighting that was happening between Diabetes and Alyssa, I just don't understand how someone can be so unaware of their statements and actions. I can understand it if a statement was stated one time, but then when you receive a reaction and sentiments from that other side, that should be clarity enough for you to say, oh, well, maybe I think I'm thinking about it in the wrong way. So again, I want you guys' input as well, because what do you guys do in this situation when you guys are running into people, friends specifically, or even family members, and or even acquaintances that you run into between friends of friends or coworkers or whatever the situation is? What do you do with gaslighters? Can you guys be friends with gaslighters? Can you guys be associated with gaslighters comfortably? Can you guys still coexist in the same spaces with gaslighters? Because something that really pinches the tuck, something that twists my tits, gaslighting is probably the most cringiest, most annoying thing ever. And granted, I think we're all, let's just be honest and be brutally honest, we all have partaken in some type of gaslighting in one way or another. But sometimes some people just don't get clues, hints, or even try a bit of understanding from the other side of who we want to, to get our side of the situation, right? So it's just kind of like, sometimes people just need to be self-aware of, maybe this is not all about you, and it's not all about what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish, and what you're trying to prove in this situation or whatever situation it is. And just going back, even because I'm trying to like do this in a broader type of context, because I think it's really important, because I think we always run into situations. I don't care who you are. You could be the ultimate conservative to the ultimate liberal to non-binary, heterosexual, trans, male, female, whatever. I think we all run into a gaslighters. And I kind of really just want your guys' honest opinions, because I'm in a position in my life now, especially because of the age that I'm at, where maybe I would have tolerated it when I was younger. But as I gotten older, I literally do not have tolerance for absolutely nothing. And is that a problem? Because my friend circle has lessened exponentially. Like my friend circle is literally non-existent. Not only the fact about it, which is fine. Listen, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a small friend circle. My friend circle is literally me and my dog. Me and Ace, literally. But I'm okay with that, and I'm fine with that. It's just I just have no patience. And my number one thing in life now, as I gotten older, is peace. And if something disrupts my peace, I check out immediately. And I think a big portion of where I'm at in my life right now, and if something disturbs my peace, I'm even more so okay with just letting everything go, because I dive so much into YouTube, and I connect with so much of you guys, the visionaries out there, where it's just kind of like, you guys are now like my friends and family, right? You guys are like my therapist, because this is the reason why I honestly ask you guys, like, be honest, be truthful, be unbiased with your reactions or your thoughts or your sentiments about my videos, because, or whatever I'm reacting to, right? So, because I like other people's opinions, and I try to understand where the other person's mindset is going. And And yeah, am I wrong for being that way of just like cutting everything off? And I don't know, it's just a lot, but I cannot deal with gaslighters. Something about me, if you gaslight me, and and sometimes, let's just be honest too, sometimes maybe we're the ones doing the gaslighting and we don't even realize it till we have to have certain people in our lives that will check us. We have to get checked on. Like, we have to say, girl, you're really trying it. You're really trying it. And this is why I'm saying, and that's another thing. That's another thing. Let's talk about it. Oh, Jesus, this video is going to go into a lot of tangents or whatever I'm going through right now. And it's crazy. Because if I have a friend in my friend circle, which is very limited as of right now, like I said, it's usually just me and Ace, but you know, I have a good 3, 4, right? So if any one of my friends do not call me out or don't, I'm that cynical, literally, I'm that cynical where I would literally put something on that I know is crazy, that I know is freaking absurd and diabolical. I will put it on just to see what my friends would say about it, and who I know that compliments me about how I look. I know instantly that, girl, you are not to be trusted. You are not to be trusted, darling. You will not have me come out looking like a fool in these streets with the townspeople. Like, you will not do that to me. But yeah, gaslighting, like I said. And they say, oh, you look so gorgeous. And I say, girl, in my mind, I'm thinking like, girl, girl, this is the last time I'm hanging out with you, darling. You always need friends to check you. And again, and check sometimes when we gaslight ourselves, because I think we're just human beings. We're just bound to just, you know, be self-absorbed and just all about self and like selfish or whatever. And we do need those people in our lives to call us out, whether our friends or family, and be open and receptive to it. Because if somebody that was on, let's just say, the cast of, like, let's just say All Stars 10, and they were truly a friend to Diabetti, let's just say Ginger Min was a really good friend to Diabetti, and they really had repertoire with each other, I would have hoped Ginger would have said, girl, chillax, calm down, right? Like, I mean, girl, it's not that serious. I think you're overblowing it. It's not how you think this situation is. Like, think about it like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many things. Like, I just really just don't understand. But again, I want to know where your guys' heads are. I know this is a video of just like a different tangents that I'm going on, but I decided, just like I said, I'm going to start making just other videos. I just talk about just random stuff. Clearly, look, I'm just in my bedroom right now. So I'm just wanted to connect with you guys a little bit more and really just pick your brains about how you guys think about situations. Could you deal with gaslighters or not? And how would you deal with them? And if you dealt with them, how did those situations go? Is it a make or break? Let me know all of that down in the comment section below, because I want to know if I'm tripping or not. I want to know if I'm doing something that I might be missing a blessing or run into. Because also, think about it like this. This is the Libra in me. There I go. It's the Libra in me. It's the Libra in me where I try to balance out everything, where I'm like, I can't look at it just solely like this, but I also got to look at it like this. And this is where my mind goes. Like, I try to be fair, and I try to be like, you know, I try to just put other people's feelings into consideration a lot. And I think, again, as I got older, I just think that I started to focus solely on me, which is, to me, I think it was a benefit for myself, because my mental state was, you know, it's kind of rocky for a second. But it's here nor there. That's another video in a different time we'll talk about with mental health in my situations. But yeah, you guys, it's going to be interesting to see how this comment section goes. And Diabetti, you were diabolical in episode number 9. How dare you gaslight Miss Alyssa like that? It was crazy, and it was foolishness, and it was uncalled for. The fact that she literally said, Alyssa said, I'm going to give it to the person that was the most consistent. Consistency doesn't mean specifically, if you really want to be real, doesn't mean that you're winning every episode. It means if you were consistently good throughout the competition. And I think that's where Diabetes was it wasn't connecting for her, because she thought consistency means wins, and consistency really technically does not mean that. If Alyssa would have told her, I'm going to give my extra point to the queen that has won the one throughout the episodes, then I would understand where Diabetes was coming from. But that's not what happened, darling. Consistency to somebody is subjective, especially in a competition show. But also keep in mind, we also have to understand, it goes Libra and me again. We also have to understand they're filming a reality TV show. We're talking about it. I'm talking about it. You're thinking it. Like, we're all having this discourse about the situation. Like, like it works, and it brings up good conversations, and it makes us think about, and this is why another reason why I think I like Drag Race so much, because it really puts perspective in our own lives of what we would deal with, what we won't deal with, how we would handle different situations if they were to ever come up in our lives. How would we handle somebody else's situation that we never ran into, that we run into our own lives? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a whole lot. It really paints a picture for how we must flourish and get along together without, and it's okay to disagree. Let's be very, very clear about that. And a lot of times people, and this is another video too, a lot of times people need to understand it's always okay to agree to disagree. One more time, you guys. In life, it is okay to agree to disagree, because that would literally lower the blood pressure in so many occasions. In so many occasions, you would have to just say, hey, listen, we're going to talk about that in a different video, because that's another long tangent. But yes, let me know what you guys think about this video, about my sentiments, about how you would deal with everything. Obviously, please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and share this video on all your social media platforms. And you guys, make sure you guys hit up my Patreon, the diamond tier, to unlock all of my videos. I post so much content that's on my Patreon that I do not even post onto YouTube. So make sure you guys go check that out. And of course, like always, visionaries, life is your vision. It is whatever you make it, as long as you make it freaking fabulous. Until the next one. Bye.